Happy New Year, gang. It's 2025. Let's hope it's good. Speaking of good, this week's trivia is all about a feel-good TV series. Get ready for The Good Place trivia. Who knew a show about the afterlife could be uplifting, but this series did it. We binged this one and loved it. A quick announcement, we are now on Blue Sky. Just search for Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy and follow us. If you've got other podcasts you listen to, follow them there as well. And let me know. I'm rounding out my list of people to follow on the platform. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. This is episode 310 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. And let's start the show. The Dorky Round. Number 1. Played by Kristen Bell, who was the first deceased person we meet in The Good Place. Eleanor Shellstrop. Number 2. Who becomes Eleanor's soulmate? Chidi Ngoye. Number 3. Which character's name means congratulations in Arabic? Tahani. Number 4. Which character was, initially, a Buddhist monk? Jason Mendoza. Number 5. Who is the architect of the neighborhood where the main characters live? Michael. Number 6. How does Eleanor die? She's run over by a truck. Number 7. What sitcom veteran plays Michael? Ted Danson. Number 8. Who is the informational assistant in The Good Place? Janet. Number 9. What network ran The Good Place? NBC. Number 10. What shellfish features prominently in ads for the show as well as in the show itself? Shrimp. Bonus trivia, the shrimp on the show is rubber. Kristen Bell is a vegetarian. The Geeky Round. Number 1. Mindy St. Clair was the sole resident of what specially created space? The Medium Place. Number 2. What Saturday Night Live alum plays the judge from season 2 onward? Maya Rudolph. Number 3. Jason hails from what Florida city? Jacksonville. Number 4. How does Chidi die? He's hit by a falling air conditioning unit. Number 5. Michael is, in truth, what kind of demon? He's a fire squid. Number 6. Eleanor is from what U.S. city? Phoenix, Arizona. Number 7. Chidi was a professor of what? Ethics. Number 8. What former Friends star played Hypatia of Alexandria in The Good Place? Lisa Kudrow. Number 9. The Bad Place has what museum? The Museum of Human Misery. Number 10. What demon was posing as the real Eleanor? Vicky. The nerdy round. Number 1. Chidi describes what as a, quote, trillion different realities folding onto each other like thin sheets of metal forming a single blade. The time knife. Number 2. In what shape does time move in The Good Place? In the shape of the cursive name Jeremy Bearimy. Number 3. Chidi is from what African nation? Senegal. Number 4. Who is credited with creating the series? Michael Schur. Number 5. How did Tahani die? Crushed by a statue of her sister. Number 6. How does Jason die? Suffocated in a safe. He forgot to drill holes. Number 7. Eleanor figures out they are in the bad place almost exclusively. Who is the one other person who also figures it out? Jason. Just once, but he does see through the scam. Number 8. How many seasons did The Good Place have? 4 seasons. Number 9. When people wake up in the afterlife, what sign greets them? Welcome. Everything is fine. Number 10. In the show, IHOP is short for what? Interdimensional hole of pancakes. And that's our 30 questions for The Good Place. How did you score? Good enough to make it into the trivia afterlife? Let me know on Spotify or social media how you did. Also, let me know what your ideal afterlife looks like. Mine would probably be a giant library, just miles and miles of books with comfy chairs throughout. I'll be back next week with more trivia. Here's a clue to ponder in the meantime. What series was based around the show's creator's time at Glendale Community College? This one was requested by several of you, so I hope you enjoy it. This was episode 310 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. If you'd like to help support the show, become a patron at patreon.com/dorkygeekynerdy. This podcast is written, produced, and hosted by me, Brian Rollins. If you're into audiobooks or are looking to have your book turned into an audiobook, contact me at thevoicesinmyhead.com. This show was released under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 4.0 International License. Thanks for listening, and Happy New Year. Sometimes I wish I'd lost a leg or something. Everyone can understand that. They never get it when what's been broken is inside your head. 5 years after an unspeakable tragedy that changed him forever, Gordy Allen has made a new home with his half-brother, Kevin. Their arrangement works since Kevin is the only person who can protect Gordy at school and keep him focused on getting his life back on track. But just when it seems like things are becoming normal, Gordy's biological father comes back into the picture, demanding a place in his life. Now there's nothing to stop Gordy from falling into a tailspin that could cost him everything, including his relationship with Sarah, the first girl he's trusted with the truth. With his world spinning out of control, the only one who can help Gordy is himself, if he can find the strength to confront the past and take back his future. These Gentle Wounds by Helene Dunbar was named one of the best YA books of 2014 and is on Epic Read's list of 20 books that will change your view of the world. These Gentle Wounds is available now on Audible and iTunes.